Hey friends, it's Mr. Jim and welcome back to Kid Short Stories. If this is your first time, welcome to the family. We are the podcast that turns your ideas into an amazing adventure every single day. You know, we couldn't even exist without imaginations from kids just like you. So if you have an idea for a story, I'd love to see it. Check down in the show notes below for how you can submit your own story idea, and maybe we'll turn it into an awesome adventure. And parents, if you're new to kids podcasting, I want to challenge you to listen to podcasting for 5 days in a row with your kids. It's going to increase their imagination, decrease screen time, and we're going to have a lot of fun along the way. Are you guys ready for today's adventure? Me too, let's go! It was a beautiful day outside as Sid and Ollie were playing with a whole bunch of their friends at the playground near their house. All right, guys, 7, 8, 9, 10, ready or not, here I come, shouted Sid. As he chased everybody around the playground, they were playing some kind of tag game that I've never seen before. It looked like when you get tagged, you have to turn into some kind of animal for 10 seconds. It was pretty interesting. There were people mooing and barking, and I'm not exactly sure what animal that is, but I think he's trying to be a hippopotamus. Ollie was very fast and was running around the park, trying to not let his brother Sid tag him. And then all of a sudden, he heard a sound. Bzz, 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 bzz. Ollie froze and reached into his pocket for his walkie-talkie. I got you, said Sid. Wait, hold on. I just got an alert from the spy team. You did? Said Sid. Yeah, we gotta go somewhere and see what the message is. Okay, hey guys, we gotta head back home. We'll see you later, shouted Sid. The two brothers got on their bikes and rode home. They loved getting messages from HQ and the spy team. It was very exciting when they heard that sound. Bzz, 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 bzz. They parked their bikes in the garage and then found a secret location in the back of the garage for a place that they could listen to the message.
Sid and Ollie, we need your help. There is an emergency happening downtown. There's some kind of noodle explosion that has taken over the city by storm. We'll send you the coordinates. Over and out.
Shh. Did they say a noodle explosion? Said Ollie. That's what I heard too, said Sid. I love noodles. This one's gonna be awesome. Let's go. Sid and Ollie raced up to their room to grab all their spy gear. You know, jetpack, net blaster, glue blaster. There's a lot of stuff that us spies need to make sure that we have with us at all times. And they were all ready. They strapped on their jetpack and off they blasted. It wasn't a long flight all the way to downtown, just a few minutes. But from up above, they could see there was crazy pandemonium going on down there. Do you know what that ginormous word means? Pandemonium? It means crazy. Like super duper crazy stuff. People were screaming and running all around. Nobody knew where to go. There was a ginormous cheese explosion that had happened across the whole city, so everyone was covered in sticky yellow cheese. Sid and Ollie landed in a safe place. All right, Ollie, we gotta get closer. People need our help, Sid shouted. They both started reaching down and pulling people out of these giant puddles of really sticky cheese that was like sucking them down. It was a serious emergency, but Sid and Ollie, they were on top of it. They started pulling everyone out, and they had rescued every single person. Oh, whew, that was a really cheesy mess they got there, said Ollie. That's going to be a crazy job to clean up. Who's going to clean up all this cheese? Sid asked. Not me, said Ollie. I'll eat all the macaroni and cheese, but I don't want to eat it off of the street. And just then in the distance, they heard a sound. Both Sid and Ollie's eyes got really big. They had never heard a sound like that. Have you ever heard a sound like that? What did that sound like? As they were walking down the street towards that strange sound they heard, they had to be careful where they stepped, because it was basically like a game of floors lava, except the floor was covered in the stickiest of cheeses. Very strange. And just then they turned the corner, and there it was. "Is that a noodle ninja?" said Ollie. They couldn't believe it. In front of them down the street was in fact a real noodle ninja. Have you ever heard of a noodle ninja? Yes, they're very rare, but they are on Dr. Stinky Breath's team, and they have amazing kung fu skills, and they're made out of noodles. All right, Sid, are you ready for this? Said Ollie confidently. I think this is one of those times where we have to choose to be brave. There's no way that we're running away scared from a wet noodle. You should have seen them. These two brothers looked totally focused, even though inside in their mind, they might have been a little afraid to engage into a kung fu battle with a macaroni and cheese noodle, but they had to choose to be brave. What would you do if you had to face off with a ginormous macaroni and cheese noodle in a kung fu battle? Would you know how to choose to be brave? Yeah, the secret is we just count to 3. And then when we hit 3, we gotta just do it. All right, so do it with me. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Sid and Ollie engaged into an amazingly epic kung fu battle. And that wet noodle, he did not see it coming. There was cheese splattered everywhere, and pretty soon, that macaroni and cheese noodle surrendered to Sid and Ollie. Wow, great job, Sid and Ollie. You two saved the whole city from that crazy macaroni and cheese noodle. Holy smokes, that is going to be a very sticky mess for everyone to clean up all that cheese explosion that was dripping all over the city. Where did all that cheese come from? I'm not exactly sure, but hopefully this is the end of those kung fu cheese noodles. But maybe, just maybe, this actually is not the end, but only just the beginning. The end. Hey friends, I need your help celebrating a birthday. Drum roll, please. Happy birthday, Evie, who's turning 4 years old. She pretends her parents are Dr. Stinky Breath, loves to dance to pirate music, and is a purple ninja with magic powers. That's hilarious. Wow, Evie, I'm so glad we got to celebrate you and your big day on the show. Happy 4th birthday. Well, friends, I hope you all have a super duper day, and I'll see you on our next adventure. Bye.